Consumer Reports doesn't mess around. When they tell you to avoid a car, there's usually a mountain of data backing it up. We're talking about vehicles plagued by transmission failures, electrical nightmares, and reliability scores that make mechanics wealthy. These aren't just bad cars. They're financial disasters waiting to drain your wallet. From luxury brands that forgot how to build quality to budget cars that cost more in repairs than purchase price, here are 50 vehicles you should run from. The redesigned Cherokee looked modern but hid serious problems underneath. That 9-speed automatic transmission became infamous for rough shifts, hesitation, and complete failures. Owners reported stalling at intersections, a terrifying safety issue. The engine would cut out randomly, leaving drivers stranded in traffic. Electronic glitches plagued the infotainment system, causing screens to freeze or reboot constantly. Air conditioning systems failed prematurely. The turbocharged engine option proved unreliable with frequent breakdowns. Consumer Reports gave it a reliability score so low it recommended avoiding it entirely. Jeep issued multiple recalls, but many problems persisted. Service departments became intimately familiar with Cherokee owners. Today, used Cherokee models from these years sit on lots longer than any dealer wants. The American SUV market is competitive. You can find better options that won't leave you stranded. Ford's dual-clutch automatic transmission destroyed this car's reputation. The PowerShift transmission was supposed to be efficient and smooth. Instead, it became one of Ford's biggest embarrassments. Owners experienced shuddering, slipping, and jerking during acceleration. The transmission would hesitate dangerously when pulling into traffic. Ford issued multiple recalls and extended warranties, but the fundamental design was flawed. Many owners reported replacing clutches multiple times before hitting 50,000 miles. The repairs cost thousands. Class action lawsuits piled up against Ford. Consumer Reports stopped recommending the Focus entirely. Manual transmission versions were fine, but most buyers chose the automatic. If you find one cheap, there's a reason. The repair bills will quickly exceed any savings. Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla owners laughed while Focus owners waited for tow trucks. This generation taught Ford a painful lesson about transmission engineering. Chrysler tried reinventing the 200 but created a reliability nightmare instead. The 9-speed automatic transmission, shared with the Jeep Cherokee, proved equally problematic here. Rough shifts, hesitation, and failures became common complaints. Engine stalling happened frequently, particularly at low speeds. Electronic issues plagued owners with warning lights appearing randomly. The rotary gear selector looked cool but confused drivers and caused accidents when people thought they'd shifted into park. Climate control systems failed, leaving owners sweating or freezing. Seats wore out prematurely despite low mileage. The turbocharged engine option experienced frequent breakdowns. Consumer Reports rated it among the least reliable sedans available. Chrysler discontinued it in 2017, admitting defeat. Rental fleets dumped thousands onto the used market. Today, you can buy one cheap, but mechanics will become your new best friends. Smart buyers choose a Honda Accord or Toyota Camry instead. The cute British icon turned into a maintenance money pit. BMW ownership didn't guarantee quality, it guaranteed expensive repairs. Engine failures plagued early models, particularly timing chain issues that led to catastrophic damage. The engines would rattle loudly before dying completely. Clutch replacements became necessary well before 60,000 miles. Power steering pumps failed regularly. Electric window regulators broke constantly. The check engine light became a permanent dashboard feature. Turbocharger failures cost thousands to repair. Convertible tops leaked and motors failed. Owners discovered that mini dealership labor rates matched BMW pricing. Consumer Reports documented reliability scores far below average. British Charm couldn't overcome German over-engineering and poor quality control. The small size meant everything was cramped and difficult to repair. Mechanics loved Minis because they generated consistent income. Buyers who wanted reliable small cars bought Honda Fits instead. Ram's diesel truck promised great fuel economy but delivered expensive problems. The 3.0-liter V6 diesel experienced emission system failures that left trucks stuck in limp mode. Exhaust gas recirculation systems clogged regularly, requiring expensive cleaning or replacement. Diesel exhaust fluid systems malfunctioned constantly. Owners reported being stranded with trucks that wouldn't exceed 45 miles per hour. Ram issued recalls, but problems persisted. Fuel injector failures became common, costing thousands to repair. The diesel particulate filter would clog, destroying engine performance. Warranty claims overwhelmed dealers. Some owners faced repair bills exceeding $10,000. Consumer Reports rated reliability below average for multiple years. The diesel's complexity made independent mechanic repairs nearly impossible. Gas V8 models proved far more reliable. Today, used eco-diesel trucks sell for less than expected because buyers fear the repair bills. Smart truck buyers stick with proven gas engines. Volkswagen cheapened the Jetta to hit lower prices but sacrificed quality. The dashboard plastics felt hollow and cheap. Interior materials downgraded significantly from previous generations. The 2.0-liter engine proved sluggish and unrefined. The 5-cylinder option consumed oil at alarming rates. Owners reported adding quarts between oil changes. Volkswagen claimed this was normal. Electronic problems appeared early, with dashboard warnings lighting up randomly. Ignition coils failed frequently. Water pumps needed replacement before 60,000 miles. The DSG automatic transmission experienced rough shifts and failures. Climate control systems malfunctioned. Consumer Reports reliability ratings dropped significantly. European build quality didn't translate to American market vehicles. Volkswagen dealers struggled to keep up with warranty repairs. The previous generation Jetta was better built. This generation proved that cutting corners destroys brand reputation. Honda Civic and Mazda 3 buyers made smarter choices. Nissan's redesigned Pathfinder abandoned truck-based toughness for car-like comfort and terrible reliability. The CVT transmission became a nightmare for owners. Transmissions failed catastrophically, often before 60,000 miles. Nissan extended warranties, but many owners still faced huge repair bills. The transmission would shudder, slip, and overheat. Warning lights appeared constantly. Complete replacements cost over $4,000. Engine problems developed, including timing chain failures. The V6 consumed oil excessively. Climate control systems malfunctioned regularly. Electrical gremlins plagued the infotainment system. Rear liftgate motors failed, leaving owners unable to access cargo. Consumer Reports gave it below-average reliability ratings every year. Nissan's reputation for quality disappeared with this generation. The previous truck-based Pathfinder was far more reliable. Today's used market reflects these problems. Prices are low for good reason. Toyota Highlander and Honda Pilot owners avoided these headaches entirely. The iconic off-roader proved that classic design doesn't guarantee quality. Death wobble plagued many Wranglers, a terrifying vibration that made the steering wheel shake violently at highway speeds. Jeep claimed it was normal until lawsuits forced recalls. Water leaks became standard equipment. The soft tops leaked, hard tops leaked, and somehow water found its way everywhere. Electronics shorted out from moisture intrusion. Rust appeared quickly despite modern rust-proofing. The 3.6-liter V6 experienced premature engine failures. Oil consumption became excessive. The manual transmission's clutch wore out fast. The automatic transmission shifted roughly. Wind noise at highway speeds was deafening. Fuel economy was terrible. Parts felt cheap for the asking price. Consumer Reports rated reliability below average consistently. The newer JL generation improved significantly. If you want a Wrangler, skip these years entirely. Kia's mid-size SUV looked good on paper but failed in real-world reliability. Engine failures became alarmingly common, particularly in the 2.4-litre four-cylinder. Engines would seize without warning, leaving owners stranded. Kia issued recalls for engine failures, but problems continued. Owners discovered catastrophic engine damage with little warning. Metal debris in the engine caused bearing failures. The repairs weren't covered under warranty if you couldn't prove perfect maintenance. Transmission problems developed with rough shifting and premature failures. Steering issues caused vehicles to pull unexpectedly. Electronic problems plagued the dashboard and infotainment systems. Air conditioning compressors failed early. Kia dealers struggled to diagnose intermittent problems. Consumer Reports downgraded reliability ratings significantly. The lawsuits piled up against Kia for engine failures. Later model years improved, but these years remain problematic. Toyota Highlander and Honda Pilot offered better reliability without the engine failure risk. Ford's sporty SUV came with a troublesome twin-turbo V6. The 2.7-litre EcoBoost engine experienced multiple problems. Coolant leaks developed from the intercooler, causing potential engine damage. The turbos failed prematurely, requiring expensive replacements. Carbon buildup on intake valves caused rough running and poor performance. Timing chain problems led to engine failures. Water pumps failed, leaving owners overheated on highways. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted harshly. Electronic problems appeared throughout, from malfunctioning touchscreens to failing climate controls. All-wheel drive systems experienced transfer case failures. Suspension components wore out faster than expected. Ford issued multiple recalls for various issues. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average. The repair bills shocked owners who expected better from a $40,000 SUV. Non-sport edge models with the standard V6 proved more reliable. Smart buyers chose a Honda Pilot instead. German luxury came with German repair bills. The turbocharged engines developed timing chain problems that destroyed engines. Repairs cost over $5,000. Oil leaks appeared from valve covers and oil filter housings. The engine would consume oil rapidly between changes. Cooling systems failed repeatedly. Water pumps, thermostats, and expansion tanks all needed frequent replacement. The 8-speed automatic transmission developed harsh shifting and mechanical failures. Electronic issues plagued every system. The iDrive infotainment froze constantly. Navigation systems failed. Sensors malfunctioned, triggering warning lights. Climate control modules shorted out. Run-flat tires wore out quickly and cost a fortune to replace. Suspension components needed frequent replacement. Consumer Reports rated reliability far below average. BMW's maintenance costs made ownership painful. Once the warranty expired, repair bills became crushing. Japanese luxury sedans proved far more reliable and cheaper to maintain long-term. GM's mid-size sedan disappointed in almost every category. The 2.5-litre four-cylinder felt underpowered and unrefined. The turbocharged option had better power but worse reliability. Engine failures occurred, particularly with the turbo models. Timing chain problems led to expensive repairs. Transmission issues developed, with rough shifting and premature failures. Electrical problems appeared constantly. The touchscreen infotainment system would freeze, reboot, or fail completely. Climate control malfunctioned regularly. Power steering systems failed. Owners reported strange noises from the dashboard and suspension. Brake problems developed early. Build quality felt cheap despite competitive pricing. Interior materials wore poorly. Consumer reports gave it below-average reliability ratings. The handling was numb and uninspiring. Fuel economy didn't match estimates. GM redesigned it quickly, admitting the mistakes. Honda Accord and Toyota Camry dominated for good reason. This Malibu proved GM still struggled with quality control. Hyundai's popular sedan hid serious engine problems beneath attractive styling. The 2.4-litre four-cylinder developed catastrophic failures. Engines seized without warning, leaving owners stranded. Metal debris in the engine oil caused bearing failures. Hyundai issued recalls, but problems persisted. Owners discovered engines destroyed with little advance warning. The repairs weren't always covered under warranty. Class action lawsuits targeted Hyundai for engine failures. Some vehicles caught fire from engine failures. The 2.0-litre turbo experienced similar issues. Transmission problems developed with rough shifting. Steering issues caused pulling. Electronic malfunctions plagued the dashboard. Air conditioning systems failed prematurely. Consumer reports downgraded reliability ratings significantly after engine failure patterns emerged. Hyundai extended warranties, but damage to reputation was done. Later improvements came too late for these model years. Toyota Camry and Honda Accord owners avoided these headaches. The cheap price couldn't overcome catastrophic engine risks. Subaru's reliability reputation took a hit with this generation. The CVT transmission developed problems earlier than expected. Transmissions shuddered, hesitated, and failed prematurely. Subaru extended warranties, but many owners still faced expensive repairs. The infotainment system, Starlink, became a source of constant frustration. Screens froze, rebooted randomly, and lost functionality. Software updates didn't fix the problems. Oil consumption became excessive in some engines. Owners added quarts between changes. Head gasket failures appeared earlier than previous generations. Climate control systems malfunctioned. Bluetooth connectivity failed constantly. Eyesight safety system experienced false warnings and malfunctions. Wind noise was excessive at highway speeds. Dashboard rattles developed quickly. Consumer reports noted declining reliability scores. The previous generation Forester proved more reliable. Subaru's quality control slipped during this period. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 offered better reliability without the transmission worries. Italian charm couldn't overcome terrible quality. The tiny city car looked cute but drove owners crazy. Electronic problems appeared immediately. The infotainment system failed constantly. Dashboard warning lights became permanent fixtures. The 1.4-litre engine developed valve problems that caused catastrophic failures. Timing belts failed prematurely. Clutch replacements became necessary before 30,000 miles on manual transmission models. The dual-clutch automatic proved even worse with jerky shifts and complete failures. Water pumps failed. Cooling fans stopped working. Electrical shorts plagued every system. Air conditioning compressors failed. Power windows stopped working. Interior pieces fell off. Build quality felt flimsy. Fiat dealers struggled to keep up with repairs. Consumer reports rated it among the least reliable cars available. Parts were expensive and hard to find. Fiat's return to America failed partly because of this car. Smart buyers chose Honda Fit or Toyota Yaris instead. GM's mid-size truck revival came with unexpected reliability issues. The 2.8-litre diesel engine experienced emission system failures. Exhaust systems clogged. Fuel injectors failed. Engine warning lights appeared constantly. Diesel owners faced frequent dealership visits. The gas V6 proved more reliable but had its own issues. Transmission problems developed with rough shifting. Electronic malfunctions plagued the infotainment and dashboard. Rear differential failures occurred. Four-wheel drive systems malfunctioned. Brake problems appeared early. Interior build quality felt cheap for the price. Seats wore poorly. Climate control systems failed. Consumer Reports noted below-average reliability. The diesel's problems particularly disappointed buyers seeking efficiency. Warranty repairs overwhelmed dealers. Toyota Tacoma dominated for reliability reasons. Today's used Colorado market reflects these concerns. Prices stay lower than expected. The newer generations improved significantly, but these years remain problematic for used buyers seeking dependability. Mercedes' affordable entry-level sedan sacrificed quality for price point. The 2.0-litre turbocharged engine developed problems quickly. Turbochargers failed prematurely. Oil leaks appeared from multiple locations. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission shifted roughly and experienced mechanical failures. Electronics failed constantly throughout the vehicle. The infotainment system froze and crashed. Navigation failed. Bluetooth connectivity was terrible. Climate control modules shorted out. Suspension components wore out far too quickly. Interior materials felt cheap for a Mercedes. Hard plastics everywhere. Leather tore easily. Seats wore poorly. Build quality disappointed buyers expecting German excellence. Water leaks appeared around sunroofs. Rust developed quickly. Consumer Reports rated reliability far below average. The cheap price came with expensive repair bills. Mercedes dealership labor rates made maintenance costly. Once the warranty expired, ownership became financially painful. Acura ILX and Audi A3 offered better reliability. This wasn't real Mercedes quality. The three-row SUV looked tough, but reliability was soft. The 3.6-litre V6 experienced premature engine failures. Timing chains failed, oil consumption became excessive, engines developed ticking noises before dying. Transmission problems plagued both the 6-speed and 8-speed automatics. Rough shifting, slipping, and complete failures occurred. Electrical issues appeared constantly. Dashboard warning lights became normal. Infotainment systems froze and crashed. Climate control malfunctioned. All-wheel drive systems failed. Transfer case problems stranded owners. Suspension components wore out quickly. Water leaks developed around the liftgate. Interior pieces broke and rattled. Build quality felt unrefined. Chrysler's cost-cutting showed everywhere. Consumer Reports gave below-average reliability ratings consistently. Owners spent too much time at dealers. The V8 HEMI option proved slightly more reliable but consumed fuel rapidly. Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander offered far better reliability without the constant repairs. The revolutionary electric sedan had growing pains. Early Model S vehicles experienced drive unit failures requiring complete replacements. Tesla replaced drive units multiple times under warranty. Door handles failed to extend. Owners couldn't enter their $80,000 cars. The 12-volt battery died frequently, leaving vehicles completely disabled. Touchscreen displays failed. The main computer needed frequent reboots. Over-the-air updates sometimes bricked vehicles. Suspension components wore out faster than expected. Air suspension systems failed. Panel gaps were inconsistent. Paint quality was poor. Water leaks appeared. Interior trim pieces broke. Seats wore prematurely. Tesla's service network couldn't keep up with demand. Wait times for repairs stretched for weeks. Consumer Reports initially loved it, then downgraded reliability ratings significantly. Later production improved dramatically, but early vehicles required patience. Traditional luxury sedans offered better build quality. The technology was revolutionary. The execution needed work. VW's compact SUV combined German engineering with frequent repairs. The 2.0-litre turbocharged engine consumed oil excessively. Owners added quarts regularly between changes. Timing chain tensioner failures led to catastrophic engine damage. Turbochargers failed prematurely. Water pumps needed frequent replacement. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly and experienced mechanical failures. Electronic problems plagued every system. Infotainment screens froze. Climate control malfunctioned. Power windows failed. Dashboard warning lights appeared constantly. Sunroofs leaked. Carbon buildup on intake valves caused rough running. Fuel injectors failed. Ignition coils needed replacement. Suspension components wore out quickly. Consumer reports rated reliability significantly below average. VW dealers became intimately familiar with Tiggan owners. Repair costs matched luxury vehicle pricing. The compact size meant cramped interior space. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 offered better reliability and more space. German engineering meant German repair bills. The stylish crossover hid the same CVT problems plaguing other Nissans. Transmissions failed catastrophically, often before 70,000 miles. Owners faced repair bills over $4,000. Nissan extended warranties, but problems persisted. The CVT shuddered, slipped, and overheated. Complete replacements became necessary. Engine problems developed with excessive oil consumption. Climate control systems malfunctioned regularly. Electronic issues plagued the infotainment system. Bluetooth connectivity failed. Navigation stopped working. Dashboard warnings appeared randomly. Suspension components wore out prematurely. Struts needed early replacement. Interior materials wore poorly despite premium positioning. Leather seats cracked. Dashboard pieces rattled. Consumer reports consistently rated reliability below average. The attractive styling couldn't overcome mechanical nightmares. Nissan's CVT problems destroyed brand reputation. Previous generation Muranos were more reliable. Toyota Highlander and Honda Pilot buyers made smarter choices. Today's used market shows low prices reflecting reliability concerns. German luxury came with German pain. The 3.0-litre supercharged V6 developed oil consumption problems. Engines burned through quarts between changes. Timing chain problems led to catastrophic failures. Turbos and superchargers failed prematurely. The dual-clutch transmission experienced rough shifts and mechanical failures. Electronic malfunctions appeared constantly. MMI infotainment systems froze and crashed. Dashboard displays failed. Climate control modules shorted out. All-wheel drive systems developed transfer case problems. Suspension components failed frequently. Air suspension systems left vehicles stuck in parking lots. Carbon buildup on intake valves required expensive cleaning. Water pumps failed. Thermostats stuck. Consumer reports rated reliability far below average. Audi dealership labor rates made every repair expensive. Warranty expiration brought financial terror. Maintenance costs exceeded most luxury competitors. Japanese luxury sedans proved far more reliable. German engineering excellence didn't translate to ownership experience. The popular SUV suffered from serious reliability issues. The 3.6-litre V6 experienced premature failures. Engines developed ticking noises before catastrophic damage. Oil consumption became excessive. Timing chain problems destroyed engines. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly and failed. Complete transmission replacements became necessary. Electronic problems plagued every system. Infotainment screens froze constantly. Navigation failed. Climate control malfunctioned. Dashboard warning lights appeared randomly. Four-wheel drive systems experienced transfer case failures. Suspension components wore out quickly. Air suspension systems failed on models equipped. Water leaks appeared around the panoramic sunroof. Interior electronics shorted out. Power liftgate motors failed. Consumer reports gave below-average reliability ratings. The diesel V6 option added emission system failures to the list. Service departments knew Grand Cherokee owners by name. Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander offered better reliability. Premium pricing didn't guarantee premium quality. Ford's compact SUV redesign brought transmission nightmares. The six-speed automatic experienced failures across all engine options. Transmissions slipped, shifted roughly, and failed completely. Ford extended warranties, but problems persisted. The 1.6-litre EcoBoost engine developed coolant leaks that led to fires. Ford recalled vehicles for fire risk. Engine failures occurred. Turbochargers failed prematurely. The 2.0-litre EcoBoost proved slightly better, but still problematic. Electronic malfunctions plagued the My Ford Touch infotainment system. Screens froze constantly. Climate control failed. Power liftgate motors broke. Door lock actuators failed. Dashboard warning lights became permanent. Fuel tank issues caused vehicles to lose power. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average for multiple years. Dealers struggled to fix recurring problems. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 dominated for good reason. Ford's quality control failures cost the company billions in warranty repairs. The minivan proved that family haulers need reliability. This one didn't have it. The 3.6-litre V6 engine experienced premature failures. Cylinder head problems led to coolant leaks. Engines developed ticking sounds before catastrophic damage. Oil consumption became excessive. The six-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly and failed. Electrical problems appeared constantly. Power sliding doors malfunctioned or failed completely. Stow-and-go seats broke. Dashboard warning lights illuminated randomly. Infotainment systems froze. Climate control stopped working. Water leaks appeared everywhere. Interior pieces broke easily. Build quality felt unrefined. Consumer Reports rated reliability well below average. Chrysler dealers saw town and country owners frequently. Honda Odyssey and Toyota Sienna offered far better reliability. Families needing dependable transportation avoided this minivan. The attractive price couldn't overcome constant repairs. Smart buyers paid more for Japanese reliability. Chrysler discontinued it for good reason. GM's full-size SUVs disappointed with reliability issues. The 5.3-litre V8 developed excessive oil consumption. Engines burned through quarts between changes. Active fuel management systems caused lifter failures. Engines developed ticking noises. Timing chains stretched. The 8-speed automatic transmission experienced rough shifts and failures. Electronic problems plagued every system. Infotainment screens froze constantly. Climate control malfunctioned. Dashboard displays failed. Four-wheel drive systems developed transfer case problems. Suspension components wore out quickly. Magnetic ride control systems failed. Brakes needed premature replacement. Interior quality disappointed for $50,000 plus SUVs. Leather tore easily. Dashboard pieces rattled. Consumer Reports noted below-average reliability. The previous generation proved more reliable. GM's quality control slipped. Service departments stayed busy with warranty work. Ford Expedition and Toyota Sequoia offered better reliability. Premium pricing didn't guarantee premium quality or durability. British luxury came with constant breakdowns. The 2.0-litre turbocharged engine failed frequently. Turbos needed replacement. Oil consumption was excessive. Timing chain problems led to catastrophic failures. The 9-speed automatic transmission became notorious. Rough shifts, hesitation, and complete failures occurred. Electronic malfunctions plagued every system. Infotainment screens froze constantly. Navigation failed. Climate control shorted out. All-wheel drive systems malfunctioned. Transfer case failures left vehicles stuck. Suspension components failed prematurely. Air suspension systems stranded vehicles. Water leaks appeared around sunroofs. Interior electronics shorted from moisture. Seats wore poorly. Interior trim pieces broke. Consumer Reports rated reliability among the worst available. Land Rover dealerships stayed busy. Repair costs shocked owners. Warranty repairs took weeks. Once warranties expired, ownership became financially devastating. Porsche Macan and Audi Q5 offered better reliability. The attractive styling couldn't overcome terrible quality. Mazda's three-row SUV suffered from poor reliability during this generation. The 3.7-litre V6 consumed oil excessively. Engines developed ticking noises. Timing chain problems appeared. Fuel economy was terrible for a modern SUV. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. Transmission failures occurred prematurely. Electronic problems plagued the infotainment system. Touchscreens froze and crashed. Climate control malfunctioned. Dashboard warning lights appeared randomly. All-wheel drive systems experienced failures. Suspension components wore out quickly. Rust developed faster than expected. Paint peeled prematurely. Interior materials wore poorly. Dashboard pieces rattled. Consumer Reports noted declining reliability scores for this generation. The newer generation improved dramatically, but these years remain problematic. Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander offered better reliability. Mazda focused resources on smaller vehicles, and the CX-9 suffered. Today's used market shows lower prices reflecting these concerns and limited buyer interest. GM's compact sedan looked competitive, but reliability destroyed its reputation. The 1.4-litre turbocharged engine developed multiple problems. Turbochargers failed prematurely. Coolant systems leaked, causing overheating. Valve covers leaked oil. Pistons failed. Engines consumed oil excessively. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. Electronic water pumps failed, leaving owners stranded. Dashboard warning lights became permanent. Infotainment systems froze constantly. Climate control malfunctioned. Power steering systems failed. Rear brake calipers seized. Interior materials felt cheap. Seats wore poorly. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average. Cruise owners spent too much time at dealers. The diesel option added emission system failures. GM issued numerous recalls. Warranty repairs overwhelmed dealerships. Once warranties expired, repair costs mounted. Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla buyers made smarter choices. The attractive price couldn't compensate for constant problems. This generation proved GM still struggled with compact car quality. German engineering brought German problems. The turbocharged engines developed timing chain failures that destroyed motors. Oil leaks appeared from valve covers and oil pan gaskets. Engines consumed oil rapidly. Cooling systems failed repeatedly. Water pumps broke. Thermostats stuck. Radiators leaked. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifted harshly. Electronic malfunctions appeared constantly. iDrive systems froze and crashed. Dashboard displays failed. Climate control modules shorted. All-wheel drive systems developed transfer case problems. Suspension components wore out quickly. Run-flat tires cost a fortune. Brakes needed frequent replacement. Interior electronics failed. Power liftgate motors broke. Consumer Reports rated reliability far below average. BMW dealership labor rates made repairs expensive. Maintenance costs exceeded most competitors. Once warranties expired, financial pain began. Acura RDX and Lexus RX offered better reliability. German luxury meant constant dealer visits and expensive repairs. Cadillac's sports sedan aimed at BMW but missed the mark on reliability. The 2.0-litre turbocharged engine consumed oil excessively. Turbochargers failed prematurely. Timing chain problems developed. The 2.5-litre naturally aspirated engine proved slightly better but underpowered. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. Electronic problems plagued every system. CU infotainment became notorious for freezing and crashing. Climate control malfunctioned. Dashboard displays failed. Bluetooth connectivity was terrible. Electrical shorts appeared. Power steering systems failed. Suspension components wore out quickly. Water leaks developed around sunroofs. Interior materials wore poorly. Seats cracked prematurely. Dashboard pieces rattled. Consumer Reports gave below-average reliability ratings. Cadillac dealers saw ATS owners frequently. GM's quality control failures showed. Once warranties expired, repair costs mounted. Audi A4 and BMW 3 Series offered better reliability. Cadillac's attempt to compete with Germans failed on quality and dependability. Nissan's compact sedan looks affordable until the CVT transmission self-destructs. Owners report shuddering and slipping before 60,000 miles. Complete transmission failures became so common that Nissan extended warranties to 84,000 miles. That tells you everything. The CVT would overheat in stop-and-go traffic, leaving drivers stranded. Repair costs exceed $4,000 for replacement. The 1.8-litre engine consumed oil excessively. Interior materials felt cheap and wore through quickly. Dashboard rattled constantly. Climate control failed regularly. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average for multiple years. The previous generation Sentra was more dependable. Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla buyers avoided these headaches entirely. Today's used market shows low prices reflecting reliability fears. Smart shoppers walk away from Sentras. The budget Jeep proved you get what you pay for. Built on an outdated platform, the Patriot felt cheap from day one. That CVT transmission became a nightmare for owners. Rough shifts, hesitation, and complete failures occurred regularly. The 2.0-litre and 2.4-litre engines lacked power and consumed oil. Dashboard warning lights became permanent fixtures. Water leaks appeared everywhere despite being a Jeep. Electronics shorted from moisture intrusion. The interior plastics felt hollow and broke easily. Seats were uncomfortable for long drives. Road noise was excessive at highway speeds. Consumer Reports gave it terrible reliability ratings consistently. The four-wheel drive system was the only redeeming quality. Even Jeep fans recommended avoiding Patriots. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 offered superior reliability. Jeep discontinued it in 2017, admitting defeat. The bold sedan promised muscle but delivered constant problems. The 3.6-litre V6 developed excessive oil consumption early. Cylinder head failures led to coolant leaks and overheating. The 8-speed transmission shifted roughly before failing completely. Uconnect infotainment froze constantly, requiring hard reboots. Electronic malfunctions appeared throughout dashboard systems. Water leaks developed around windshields and sunroofs regularly. Electrical shorts plagued the vehicle. Suspension components wore out faster than competitors. Steering developed dangerous pulling issues. Interior materials felt cheap despite premium pricing. Dashboard pieces broke and rattled excessively. Consumer Reports rated reliability below average every year. Chrysler dealers knew 300 owners by first name. Japanese sedans proved far more dependable. The attractive styling couldn't overcome mechanical disasters. Premium appearance masked budget-grade quality underneath. Nissan's luxury sedan inherited CVT nightmares from cheaper siblings. The transmission failed before 70,000 miles in many cases. Repairs cost over $5,000 for complete replacement. Shuddering and overheating became standard features. The 3.7-liter V6 consumed oil excessively between changes. Turbocharged models added complexity and failures. Electronic problems plagued the dual-screen infotainment system. Upper and lower screens froze independently and simultaneously. Climate control malfunctioned, leaving occupants uncomfortable. Steering-by-wire system felt disconnected and unnatural. Suspension components wore prematurely. Interior materials disappointed for luxury pricing. Leather cracked early despite gentle use. Consumer reports rated reliability significantly below average. Infiniti dealers struggled with warranty claim volumes. Lexus YS and Acura TLX offered superior dependability. Premium badge didn't guarantee premium quality here. VW's midsize sedan looked competitive but hid serious problems. The 1.8-liter turbocharged engine consumed oil at alarming rates. Owners added quarts between service intervals regularly. Timing chain tensioners failed, destroying engines catastrophically. Water pumps needed replacement before 60,000 miles. The DSG transmission shifted roughly and failed mechanically. Electronic malfunctions appeared constantly throughout the vehicle. Infotainment screens froze, requiring system reboots. Climate control stopped working despite dealer repairs. Sunroofs leaked water into interior electronics. Carbon buildup on intake valves caused rough running. Ignition coils failed frequently. Consumer reports rated reliability below average consistently. VW dealership labor rates made repairs financially painful. Previous generation Passats were more reliable. Honda Accord and Toyota Camry maintained superior quality. German complexity meant American repair bills. America's best-selling truck hid engine problems under the hood. The 2.7-liter EcoBoost developed turbocharger failures prematurely. Repairs cost thousands for replacement. Carbon buildup on intake valves caused poor performance. Timing chain problems led to engine destruction. Oil leaks appeared from multiple locations. The 10-speed automatic transmission shifted harshly and hesitated. Electronic malfunctions plagued Ford's SYNC system constantly. Touchscreens froze and rebooted randomly. Climate control stopped working properly. Aluminum body panels dented easily despite marketing claims. Rust appeared quickly around frame areas. Tailgate latches failed frequently. Interior materials felt cheap for premium pricing. Consumer reports noted declining reliability with EcoBoost engines. Gas V8 models proved more dependable. Ram 1500 and Chevy Silverado offered better reliability. The EcoBoost's complexity created constant problems. Cadillac's flagship sedan disappointed with reliability far below expectations. The CUE infotainment became legendary for freezing and crashing. Dashboard displays failed completely, requiring expensive replacements. The 3.6-liter V6 consumed oil excessively. Timing chain problems led to catastrophic engine destruction. Electronic malfunctions appeared throughout every system. Climate control modules shorted out, leaving occupants uncomfortable. Magnetic ride suspension failed expensively, stranding vehicles. Water leaks around sunroofs caused interior damage. Leather cracked prematurely despite luxury pricing. Dashboard pieces rattled constantly. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average. Repair costs shocked buyers expecting Cadillac quality. Once warranties expired, bills mounted quickly. German competitors offered better build quality. Japanese luxury sedans proved superior in dependability. Premium badge masked budget execution underneath. GM's mid-size luxury sedan failed to deliver promised reliability. The 3.6-litre V6 developed excessive oil consumption early. Timing chain failures destroyed engines without warning. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly before failing. Electronic problems appeared constantly throughout the vehicle. IntelliLink infotainment froze and crashed regularly. Climate control malfunctioned despite repeated dealer visits. Dashboard warning lights appeared for phantom problems. Suspension components wore out faster than competitors. Magnetic ride control systems failed expensively. Water leaks developed around sunroofs. Interior materials disappointed for Buick premium positioning. Leather tore easily and seats wore through. Dashboard pieces broke and rattled excessively. Consumer Reports gave below-average reliability ratings consistently. The eAssist hybrid system added complexity and failures. Lexus ES and Acura TLX proved more dependable. GM's quality control issues showed throughout. Ford's luxury compact SUV inherited reliability problems from corporate siblings. The 2.0-litre EcoBoost Turbo developed premature failures. Turbos needed replacement before 60,000 miles. Carbon buildup caused rough running and poor performance. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted harshly. My Lincoln Touch infotainment froze constantly, frustrating owners. Touchscreen controls became unresponsive randomly. Climate control malfunctioned regularly. All-wheel drive systems experienced transfer case failures. Suspension components wore out prematurely. Water leaks appeared around panoramic sunroofs. Electrical shorts plagued the vehicle. Interior materials wore poorly for luxury pricing. Leather cracked early and dashboard pieces rattled. Consumer Reports rated reliability below average every year. Lincoln dealers couldn't keep up with warranty work. Acura RDX and Lexus NX offered superior dependability. Premium Lincoln badge meant Ford problems underneath. Honda's luxury sedan disappointed loyal customers significantly. The 9-speed automatic transmission became a nightmare. Rough shifts, dangerous hesitation, and failures occurred regularly. Acura extended warranties, but problems persisted frustratingly. Software updates didn't solve fundamental mechanical issues. The 2.4-litre engine consumed oil excessively. The 3.5-litre V6 proved slightly better reliability-wise. Electronic issues plagued infotainment and navigation systems. Touchscreens froze constantly, requiring reboots. Climate control malfunctioned, leaving occupants uncomfortable. All-wheel drive systems experienced premature failures. Suspension wore faster than previous Acura generations. Interior materials disappointed for luxury positioning. Dashboard rattled and pieces broke easily. Consumer Reports noted significant reliability decline. The previous generation TL was superior. Lexus YS maintained better quality standards. Honda's reputation suffered from this generation. Premium pricing didn't guarantee premium reliability here. Honda shocked fans with reliability problems in their legendary compact. The 1.5-litre turbocharged engine developed fuel dilution issues. Gasoline mixed with engine oil, causing excessive levels. Cold weather made the problem worse. Honda issued recalls, but problems persisted. Engine damage occurred in severe cases. The CVT transmission experienced premature failures unexpectedly. Shuddering and slipping appeared before 60,000 miles. Electronic problems plagued the infotainment system. Touchscreens froze and crashed regularly. Climate control malfunctioned despite dealer repairs. Air conditioning compressors failed prematurely. Interior materials wore poorly compared to previous generations. Dashboard pieces rattled excessively. Consumer Reports downgraded reliability ratings significantly. The previous generation Civic was more dependable. Mazda 3 and Toyota Corolla offered better reliability. Honda's turbo experiment damaged their reputation. Naturally aspirated engines proved more reliable. Nissan's best-selling crossover hid catastrophic CVT problems. Transmissions failed before 70,000 miles consistently. Complete replacements cost over $4,000 out of pocket. The CVT would shudder violently before dying. Nissan extended warranties, but many owners still paid. Engine problems developed with excessive oil consumption. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder consumed quartz between changes. Timing chain failures occurred without warning. Electronic malfunctions plagued infotainment systems constantly. Touchscreens froze and required hard reboots. Climate control stopped working properly. Dashboard warning lights appeared randomly. Suspension components wore out prematurely. Struts needed early replacement. Interior materials felt cheap and wore poorly. Dashboard rattled excessively, creating annoyance. Consumer Reports rated reliability significantly below average. Class action lawsuits targeted Nissan's CVT problems. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 maintained superior reliability. GM's midsize SUV disappointed with declining reliability standards. The 3.6-liter V6 consumed oil excessively between changes. Timing chain problems led to engine failures. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. The newer 9-speed transmission proved even worse. Rough shifts and failures occurred regularly. Electronic problems appeared constantly throughout systems. IntelliLink infotainment froze and crashed frequently. Touchscreens became unresponsive randomly. Climate control malfunctioned regularly. All-wheel drive systems experienced transfer case failures. Suspension components wore out faster than expected. Interior materials disappointed for premium pricing. Dashboard pieces rattled and broke easily. Third-row seats were cramped and uncomfortable. Consumer Reports gave below-average reliability ratings. The previous generation proved more dependable. Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander offered superior reliability. GM's quality control failures showed throughout this generation. Swedish luxury came with expensive repair nightmares. The turbocharged engines consumed oil at alarming rates. Owners added quartz regularly between service intervals. Timing chain problems led to catastrophic failures. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. Electronic malfunctions appeared constantly throughout systems. Sensors infotainment froze and crashed regularly. Navigation failed completely, leaving owners stranded. Climate control modules shorted out frequently. All-wheel drive systems developed expensive failures. Suspension components wore out prematurely. Air suspension left vehicles completely undrivable. Interior materials disappointed for luxury positioning. Dashboard electronics failed randomly. Consumer Reports rated reliability far below average. Volvo dealership labor rates made repairs crushing. Once warranties expired, ownership became unsustainable. Lexus RX and Acura MDX offered better reliability. Swedish engineering meant expensive American repairs consistently. The stylish sedan looked great, but hid problems. The 2.5-liter engine developed excessive oil consumption. Owners reported adding quartz between changes. Carbon buildup on intake valves caused rough running. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifted harshly. Electronic problems plagued the infotainment system constantly. Touchscreens froze, requiring system reboots. Climate control malfunctioned despite dealer repairs. Dashboard displays failed prematurely. Suspension components wore out faster than competitors. Struts needed early replacement. Brake systems developed premature wear. Interior materials wore poorly despite attractive design. Leather seats cracked early. Dashboard pieces rattled excessively. Consumer reports noted declining reliability from Mazda. The previous generation proved more dependable. Honda Accord and Toyota Camry maintained superior standards. Mazda's focus on design sacrificed reliability. Attractive styling couldn't overcome mechanical problems. Even the refreshed Compass couldn't escape reliability disasters. The 2.4-liter engine consumed oil excessively. Complete engine failures stranded owners unexpectedly. The 9-speed automatic transmission remained problematic. Rough shifts and dangerous hesitation continued. Multiple recalls didn't fix fundamental issues. Electronic problems plagued every system. Infotainment froze constantly, requiring reboots. Climate control malfunctioned regularly. Dashboard warnings appeared randomly. Four-wheel drive systems experienced transfer case failures. Water leaks appeared throughout vehicles. Electronics shorted from moisture damage. Rust developed quickly despite modern materials. Suspension wore out prematurely. Interior felt cheap despite redesign efforts. Dashboard rattled excessively. Consumer reports rated reliability among worst available. Jeep dealers struggled with recurring problems. Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 offered vastly superior dependability. The Compass proved Jeep couldn't build reliable compacts. GM's luxury flagship disappointed with reliability issues. The 6.2-liter V8 consumed oil excessively. Active fuel management caused lifter failures. Timing chains stretched, causing engine damage. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifted roughly. Electronic malfunctions appeared constantly. CU infotainment became legendary for failures. Touchscreens froze and crashed regularly. Climate control stopped working properly. Magnetic ride suspension failed expensively. All-wheel drive systems developed transfer case problems. Brake systems needed premature replacement. Interior quality disappointed for six-figure pricing. Leather tore easily despite premium positioning. Dashboard pieces rattled in luxury SUV. Consumer reports rated reliability below average. Repair costs shocked buyers expecting Cadillac quality. Lincoln Navigator and Lexus LX offered better dependability. Premium pricing didn't guarantee premium reliability. GM's quality control failures showed throughout. Nissan's popular sedan became a CVT nightmare. Transmissions failed catastrophically before 100,000 miles regularly. Repair costs exceeded $4,000 for replacements. The CVT shuddered violently before dying. Nissan extended warranties, but problems persisted. Complete failures left families stranded unexpectedly. The 2.5-liter engine consumed oil excessively. Engine problems developed with bearing failures. Electronic malfunctions plagued dashboard systems. Infotainment froze and crashed constantly. Climate control stopped working properly. Dashboard warnings appeared randomly. Suspension wore faster than competitors. Interior materials felt cheap throughout. Seats wore through prematurely. Dashboard rattled excessively constantly. Consumer reports downgraded ratings significantly. Class action lawsuits targeted Nissan's failures. Nissan's quality reputation disappeared completely. Honda Accord and Toyota Camry maintained superior standards. Cheap pricing couldn't overcome catastrophic reliability. Fiat Chrysler's small SUV combined failures spectacularly. The 9-speed automatic transmission was notorious. Rough shifts and complete breakdowns occurred. Multiple recalls didn't solve issues. The 2.4-litre engine consumed oil excessively. Complete failures stranded owners unexpectedly. Infotainment froze constantly, requiring reboots. Climate control malfunctioned regularly. Dashboard warnings appeared randomly. Suspension wore out prematurely. Water leaked everywhere throughout vehicles. Electronics shorted from moisture damage. Rust developed quickly despite modern materials. Interior felt incredibly cheap. Dashboard rattled excessively constantly. Consumer Reports rated reliability worst available. Dealers couldn't fix recurring problems. Honda HR-V and Mazda CX-3 offered vastly superior quality. The Renegade proved small SUVs could fail spectacularly. Fiat-Chrysler partnership created quality disasters. These 50 vehicles prove that expensive doesn't mean reliable and brand reputation doesn't guarantee quality. Whether it's German complexity, American cost-cutting, or design flaws, these cars share one thing: they'll drain your wallet. Smart buyers do research, check reliability ratings, and avoid these nightmares. Consumer Reports exists for good reason. If you want to see which cars you should buy, check out our video on the most reliable vehicles ever built.